Let me put it to you this way, Bridges. Taco Joe, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Day, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Morgans, Steve Jones, Robo Rapist Knight, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery. If you go overseas and you commit murder and you take something that's not yours and then you try to operate it, they will set it up as you're operating it to make you look like a fool. You can't do swaps 3 or 4 times in a row, Joe, and get away with it, Rapist Knight. It never belonged to you. It belonged to kids, Dave. All you've done is lie. Over and over and over again. Red Randy of El Cortez. That's why running a tank is stupid. That's why they android it, because they know that guy was a rapist and a liar. So they gave it to you, Robo Knight and the Diamond and the Oyster Cracker Man admitted bad for and your stupidity, All-American. I told you, Joe, he's gonna catch up to you. I mean, you run a delusional lie, and that's all it'll ever be, Pickens Street, Jamaica Street. And so those people, those families that the group of you slaughtered and then you guys took their stuff to set it up to operate it, guess what? That's how they prove that the group of you stole it and you constantly lie. That you, Robo Knight of the supposed blue, or the red, or the white, or the black, Ellery, Joe, Bernard, you guys committed rape and murder and then set up the Carney show for Bernard and Joe and ran it 3 or 4 times. You're delusional nutters. Robo Knight, it was never yours. Guess what? It belonged to kids. That means Dave is a liar. He's a murderer and a thief. And so when you guys, people get sick of it, they set that stuff up. It means you're a liar, Stan and Joe. That you stole it from my dad or his family members, or from me, or from Brian Miller, or from the Beswicks, or from Mel Cole, or from, Colin Powell, or the Joint Chiefs of Staff, whoever. When that guy went over there and the Asians got them again. See, when that guy went over there and lied after they committed their crime out here, and then lied to more nations, Harry, Joe, when you manipulate people that can't defend themselves, you look stupid. Country and Western Karen Faust, Indian, the stupid ass cowboy and Indian story so he could rape children. He is a piece of shit. That's why your hand-me-down story, Joe, the personalities that you guys basically have formed proved you're liars. You're out of sync, or the wave that was really reality, because you guys thought it was funny to rape and torture your own children or relatives, Joe. It means that you screwed up Holly's and mine stuff, Joe, or Amanda's, or Sasha's and my stuff, or Kim's and my stuff, or Bailey's and my stuff. The bonds that those children had when we were all friends, and it worked, Joe. So you adults can place yourself into your falsified paradise of Zion, Eden, and Atlantis, and the sick shit Ellery and them did after they stole shit. And now we'll just give it back. No, they set it up because they know the groups of you who killed Jewish families or Russian families, Bernard, and you trying to mate with those girls and lie to them and all that nasty shit you guys fucking do. Sports, football. They let you have your fucking story, Harry, after you guys screwed with this shit. And then dump it into the red. Christian. You're not a Christian. You're a fucking piece of shit. And then you dumped in the TV shit into people's brains. Joe, you're a fucking rapist, dude. They let you showboat. Karen, they let you have your country and western. Perlita, they let you have your ghetto and breed. They let Bernard have his experimentator man. And the All-American. That's why people get pissed. Like my dad was pissed, all angry a lot. And now you guys are trying to do it with me. Because they kind of knew deep in their own conscious minds that something was wrong. But they couldn't say anything about it. Because there's those of you who wanted to sit there and sleep with the fucking stupid shit. And claim that he is the hero of the cosmos of the earth because they lived through a comic book delusional fantasy that was fucking up everybody's shit, and then they send them to war to fight over that shit because that man in Perlita still and the Jonestown group still profess that they're the Adams and the Eves of the earth when they're just a psychopathic suicide cult. So again, Robo Knight, Joe, Harry, you guys could team up, Bernard, and go back there. But you'll always be liars. You're the ones that destroyed it. When you offset the I, Harry, Joe, Bernard, to set in your own self above everybody else when that's not the truth, it reveals who you are. It means, Joe, you're the one that killed her after they set the stuff up. Because you won't have the children be good. Then they did all the work, and then you guys turn around and do anti-religion. Now go after the Jews, go after the Russians, go after Spain, go after the witness. Negroes, you're liars. And that you just added on another problem to make yourselves look important out here, and then you guys wonder why you're sick. Same reason why Harry and them you guys did the same thing. Joe, Harry, you didn't want the cure or to be healthy. You guys just want to live in the fame. I want to live for. Never take it seriously. And that's why it doesn't work. And that's what that guy does. His data transfers it and swaps it. He fucks shit up over here, and then he goes overseas. And then he fucks shit up over there, and he goes over here. Guess what? When you're out of sync that much, they put you all in prison for the murder you guys committed. Harry, Joe, don't you get it? Dot. You guys put it on their chins to make fun of the Chinese or the Koreans. If we had friends, what do you think that does? Morons. You guys have decided already how the Earth and the solar system's supposed to run by propping up Dave and Perlita as the Messiah, or John or Adam, Harry. And guess what? Picken Street, Jamaica Street. You gotta live with that shit. That's not a victory in war. A successful military is one that thinks about those who are in authority first and has them take control, not defy authority. Bernard, you have a big lesson with that group of people to learn. Karen, Faust, Country and Western, Cowboy and Indian Joe. How dumb you were, Joe, Harry, Charles, for doing what you guys did down there in the first place. Understand? So everything you've done from that ranch up, Joe, because you think you're some badass against me and my father in Texas or here or Florida, guess what? They let you have. Crybaby of LaFag. And the boys didn't want to sleep with your nasty faggot ass, Joe. We got sick and tired of looking at it. And Ellery's. And guess what? The sicker and sicker you guys could profess to be the pure beings of the earth, but you're delusional cult psychopath. And so you guys can give me the looks and the glares and but guess what? You're the ones that put yourselves in shitville for your delusional diamond boy of Paso Robles, a cowboy hick that's a rapist and a murderer. Wow, we don't have any of those in the world already, huh? The whole point of technology, Bernard, Joe, and Harry, is to evolve another direction out from the pattern that is not good. Not put your soldiers and your police officers and the tech companies and, Lockheed and all those cool things you guys want to do, NASA, into a prison, because they start to wise up about those of you who do it on purpose. Prison, no fag of a carney. And so guess what? Bernard, Harry, Joe, global rapist night, they let you have your spoiled ways. And guess what? Since you created a shit world through lies, you get to live in one through shit lies. There's your I. And you were never the real I, Harry, Joe, and Bernard. Beep, beep, beep. There's your world. Jim Hall, Bill Duvall. Dun, 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 dun. Don't send in a bunch of country and western hicks to make it worse out here when you guys already know it's a problem. Don't burn in people's faces because you want to be a bunch of racists that live in denial. Guess what? The world doesn't work that way. And other nations figure it out, which people you guys are killing to keep silent. Like the guy with the... Now let's swap it around. All American. All the way through the nation, that guy's done nothing but steal and lie, Karen. You guys wonder where was disappearing off to? You now have your answer. But if you want to kiss his ass, go right the fuck ahead. But guess what? You get your country and western living in shit just like they started out down there. So screwing over Wendy's and my stuff, Karen, and Greg's stuff for Avon and Tupperware, again, that you have it, boiled little lady. But guess what? They saved Stan's life and your life, and this is how you guys treat me and did to me. That's the reward you guys have returned, face mutilation and shit. I'll side with my super hottie chick doctor who had a brain 100,000 years ago before any of you came along.